Hey guys, today is Wednesday, March 31st, 2021, and today has got to be one of the best coin collecting days I've ever had. I will never forget this day. So I went into my bank, my usual bank, and I go up to one of my favorite tellers, and he says, "Hey Chris, I got something I think you'll like." So he hands me, he brings out from the back some rolls of pennies. I don't know what's in here yet. I haven't looked at them. Well, other than that, they just look like coppers. He brings me some Ikes, which I'm excited about, of course, because I like Ikes. And he brings me this. And he says, "I looked in the end here, and it's one that you like." I don't know if you can see it. It's a 1954. So he said, "Yeah, I think you'll like that." And I said, "Yeah, I'll definitely take that." So then he gives me all this other stuff too, and I look in here, and what do I see here? That's a Benji. I checked the other side. It's a Benji as well. He gives me this one. It says Kennedy's. I look inside there. What do we have there? Sure looks silver, right? Let's see what this is. You see that? 64. So I haven't gone through this yet. We're going to go through it right now. But it doesn't end there. So this was already, by far, the biggest score I've ever gotten. I've gotten 4 Benjis once from a bank teller that handed them to me, and I've got 12 40%ers once from one of my videos that you may have seen. But so that was it. So I was already on cloud 9. This was awesome. This is the best score I've ever had. I'm excited. I go to my second bank. I ask them if they have half dollars. They say, "Yeah, we've got some." She pulls them out. And they are all Benjis and Walkers. $74.50 in Benjis and Walkers. And there's probably some Kennedys in there. I was speechless. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. They dumped them all out on the table. They counted them all to make sure they were all there. And I left a very, very happy man. So we're going to go through this right now. I'm going to start with these. Get these out of the way. And then we'll go through this. Alright, so let me set up the tripod. And we'll probably start with the... let's start with the Ikes. Just to get those out of the way. And make sure they are Ikes in there. Could be a Morgan, you never know, right? Doubtful, but you never know. They do say Eisenhower's on the side, so I can't imagine there's anything other than Eisenhower's. But, alright, let me set up the tripod, and we will go through the Ikes. I'll be right back. Okay, let's go through this first roll of Ikes here. I presume they're all Ikes. Never do know, though. I have found a Morgan. I found one Morgan in a roll of Ikes very early on in my collecting days. 71D, 72. Okay, I'll have to go look real quick in my, refresh my memory, because one of these has the possibility of being a friendly eagle, so I gotta look at that. Alright, let me get the other roll of Ikes and we'll go through that. Okay, here's the second roll. Some bicentennial Eisenhower dollars, so I presume they're all Ikes. That was a really bad 72. Wow. 1D and bicentennial D. Let's see if they're all type 1s and 2, or all the same type. I think that's type 2, type 2, type 2, type 2, type 2. Yep, all type 2. I think that's type 2. I'd have to go refresh my memory, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm going to see if I can do anything about that. Clean it of some sort. That's really bad. Alright, well, let's move on to one of those other denominations. Okay, here's the moment of truth. Let's get into these Kennedys. Let's see if they are if it's just one silver or multiple. Looks promising. Well, 64, 64, 64, 64. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be 64s, guys. Man, they are looking good, too. I'll have to check these for the DDOs and the QDOs and those different things. This actually marks the first 64 I've ever found in a roll. I found a lot of 40%ers and I've been handed some Benjis loose, but I've never gotten a 64. Look at that. They are just incredible. Every single one of them, 64. Alright, let me sort through these a little more, see if there's any P's and D's in there, and maybe I'll look for some errors as well, and then we'll get into this other roll over here. Quick little update, I went through them all. These are all D's, those two are Phillies. Okay, I put them in here. I decided I'm going to not look for the DDOs and all that stuff right now. I'm going to save that for a different hunt so I can do that all at once. Alright, let's get into this other $50 roll here that look like it might be all Benjis. Let's see what we got here. Based on the other one, I'm going to guess it is all Benjis. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my gosh, a 57. Oh, and we got a Walker. Look at that. 42. That also marks my very first Walker. Well, sort of, because I already showed you the big box of Walkers, so 58. 53. 53. 63. 53. 63. 60. 60. 63. Where did I have the 60? Oh, that was the ice maker, sorry. 63. 63. 63. 57. 63. 63. Whoa, what happened to that? I think it's just some tape on there. Yeah, I can feel the tape right there. Just some old tape. I'll have to throw that in some acetone or something and see if I can get it off. 58. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful 58. Oh, man. 58. 58. So I'll put that right there. 52. Did I have a 52? Oh, this is 53. That goes there. 52 and a 63. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Look at that. We got a Walker too. I'm so excited about that. 42 out of Denver. That's fantastic. I just wanted to point out that I went through the mint marks just to verify what I had. 42D, 52S, 253Ds, 153S, which is low minted, so I was really excited to have that. 257 Ds, 358 Ds, 260 Ds, and 8 63 Ds. Fantastic. Alright, let's move on to the quarters now. Alright, let's lay out these quarters now. I know the top two are silver. Let's hope the rest of them are. Look at that, man. Oh my gosh. I'm speechless. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Look at that. I'm speechless. This is amazing. All right, let's go through it. Let's see what we got here. You know what? I'm just going to go through them off camera. I'll set them all up and get them in year order. Okay, I've got them all laid out here. We got one 1942 out of Philly. We got a 46 out of Denver, a 52 out of Denver, two 54s out of Denver, a 59 out of Denver, two 61s out of Denver, a 62 out of Denver, three 63s out of Denver, and 28 64 Denvers. Interestingly enough, they're all Denvers except this one. This is the only one that's a Philly. Man, what a killer score. Alright, well, let's move on to the dimes now. Okay, let's get into this dime roll here. I have low expectations because this is a clad dime there. It's a 1970 something. But we're going to hunt it. You know, if we came with all this stuff, we're certainly going to take a peek, see what we got in there. That looks clad too, so I don't have high hopes for this roll, but you never know. Slight possibility that's silver, but I doubt it. Doesn't look like it. Okay, let me go through this and I'll bring you back in if there's anything exciting. Otherwise, we'll just move on to pennies. Okay, I hunted the third roll, and I did get a Wheatie. It's a 1947 out of Denver, it looks like. Yeah, 47 out of Denver. Alright, so we got one Wheatie so far. Alright, well, this doesn't look any different than the other ones. There's a 59, pretty close to a Wheatie. Man, there's some blazers in here. Look at this one. 75 out of Denver. Alright, I will go through this, and since this was nothing special, I'll just go through the other one and bring you in if I find a Wheatie. Well, about 3 coins later, we got a Wheatie. 1954 out of Denver. Okay, I hunted the last roll of pennies, and they are all coppers, and there's some blazers in here, but no Wheaties that I saw, so I'll go through this more carefully later, but they do look like all coppers, and nothing really noteworthy in there. So let's move on to the main event, and let's check out that box of Walkers and Benjis. Okay, I got the box down here. I'm going to pull them all out, and I'll separate them by Walkers and Benjis, and then we'll go through the years and see if we got anything awesome. Well, we definitely have something awesome, but anything, other than common dates. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, we got them separated out now, and I have the Walkers over there, Kennedy's here, and the Benjamins here. Let's start with the Kennedys. I got two 1964 out of Philly and two 64s out of Denver. And then I got one 67 out of Philly 40%er. Alright, let me set up the Benjis now, and we'll go through those. Okay, I apologize for the lighting. It's kind of difficult with the shine of the coins here, but try and do this the best I can. The oldest we got was a 48D. So these up here are the P's, and these are the D's. So 48, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, and 63. Alright, so let's move on to the Walkers. Okay, I've got them all laid out here, and we got quite a range of Walkers here. So start with a 47 here, 47P, 46P, 45P and S, 44P, D and S, 43P, D and S, 42P, D and S, and then we have a 41P, 39P, 37P, 36P, 35P and D, and a 34P. And then over here we have a 29S, we have an 18S and an 18P, and a 17P, and a 16P. This is very limited, so all of these I'm really excited about. But quite a bit of range there of years, so that's really exciting. And there's some really good looking examples in here. Going through them, I'll have to pull out the best ones and show them to you, but there were some in there that just blew my mind. They looked really good. But again, this is without a doubt the best score I've ever gotten. Best coin collecting day of my life. So cool. Alright, well, I'm going to get these laid out for one last look and get everything laid out so we can have a look at it. And that we'll do a little wrap up. I just wanted to show you one of the nicer examples here. So here's one of the better ones that I found. There, it just has a lot of good detail. I see all the feathers. Man, it looks good. Yeah, it's a great coin. I love the Walking Liberties. Such a good looking coin. Alright, well, just wanted to show you that one. This is one of the better examples in here. 41p, so I'll put that over here. Alright. Alright guys, here's a look of everything that we found tonight. Look at all of that. All the Kennedys are down here. The one lone 40%er over there. The Benjis are up here. There's a little more Benjis up here too. And then there's the Walkers up there. All the quarters there. The pennies away up there, little wheat pennies. And the Ikes over here. What a fantastic day. Alright guys, one last thing I wanted to say. Actually, one other thing is I added this one walker that we got from the first batch. I left it in the tube, so I missed it, but I added it to the mix here. But I did some calculations and I thought it would be interesting to note. We got a total of 68 walkers here, a total of 96 Benjis, a total of 24 90% Kennedys, and one 40% Kennedy. So if you add up all the weight, you know, taking 90% of the weight and 40% of the weight in the one case of the 40%er we got, you get a combined total ounce weight of 74.8 ounces of silver. If I assume the spot price is 24.26, which it is when I just looked it up, that would give me a worth of $1,815.17. But I paid $94.50 for the coin, so that gives me a net gain of $1,720.68. That was a killer score. So, anyhow, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching that with me. I will never forget this day for as long as I live. Thank you so much for watching, and hope to catch you guys in the next one.